Thousands of people are still waiting for their money tonight. U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, Huntington Bank, everyone shared the same message about a deposit delay. Danny Spiewak explains what happened and when you'll see your money.
From Minneapolis-based U.S. Bank to Wells Fargo to Bank of America, some of the nation's largest banks experienced disruptions Friday with direct deposit. The Federal Reserve says it's because of a processing error with the centralized system known as the Automated Clearinghouse.
It wasn't at one of the banks. It was actually in the plumbing that feeds those deposits into the banks.
Greg McBride is the chief financial analyst for Bankrate.com.
It's unsettling going into the weekend to not see the deposit there that you had expected to see when you got up this morning.
The clearinghouse says this impacted less than 1% of daily transactions, but that's still thousands of users. Across the country, people flooded social media with complaints, asking if others were having problems with direct deposit too. One person wrote, "Direct deposit being messed up when rent is due is crazy."
But your money is safe, and the banks are working to get that corrected with the provider.
For example, U.S. Bank said in a statement that customer accounts remain secure and balances will be updated when deposits are received.
The money will be there. What you want to do is make sure that any payments that were scheduled to come out today, that those creditors are notified, that you're not assessed any late fees, and that if there were any overdraft fees that you incurred, that the bank reverses those.
There is no timetable right now for when all of these direct deposit issues are going to be fixed. The clearinghouse and the banks themselves say they're working together to fix this as soon as possible.
Okay, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who do well and teach well, and shalom to the hopeful elect men and you. I can push in this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure and with diligence. And if your sisters, man, shalom, shalom. Thousands of people are still waiting for their money. I just seen another article come out that these banks, the Fed, Salakia, lost $40 billion in uncertainty losses. Okay, so we know that Esau Edom's time is short, so they're coming in quick with this new world order, man. And we know what that new world order entails is the crashing of the U.S. dollar, so they can come in and implement the CBDC. But nonetheless, this is gonna strike questions now more so than anything. What are we gonna do? Right? Get ready for those questions, like, and what are we gonna do? How? What? Because when they see, when they see all this, World War III talk, SHTF talk, Jacob's Trouble talk, which is the same thing, right? The money being, valueless, so on and so forth. It's always, well, what are you gonna do? No, we're gonna lean on the scriptures, man. This is the book of Matthew. Yes, and we believe these things. The book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 20. I'm actually going to start up at verse, because it ties perfectly with it, 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust does corrupt and where thieves break through and steal. Right? This is why scriptures say, give me neither poverty nor riches, man. Right? Because riches, it is harder for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. And then the scriptures say, who can help a man whose, soul is, broken, right? Or spirit is broken. No, nobody, man. Okay, you got to be right in that, balance area. But lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust does corrupt and where thieves break through and steal. Right? Because looting is going to be a big thing that's going to be tied with this economic collapse. Right? You can read that in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. How are these people going to be able to eat and drink and provide for, their housing situation when there's no money. Okay, and this is why we're going to lean on the scriptures, man. We're going to walk out of our, situations having full faith, man. Going to Second Ezra, the 16th chapter. No, I think it is the 15th chapter as well. Being pilgrims upon the earth, man. Yes, we're going to become pilgrims upon the earth. Draft's going to be coming out. Right, they're going to be mailing. Second Ezra 16. Salakia. Second Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. This is how we're getting ready. This is how we're prepping. Right? We're stacking up our treasures in heaven. Right? Let me get this. So I can find it. Yep, here it is. This is the book of Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Let me also get this. Yep. Hebrews 10 and 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which has great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry, man. Okay, but you gotta keep pushing this word, keep fishing, right? And having, and building up our faith. Okay, that's how we're getting ready for this battle and what's gonna happen. And in those evils, right, the days of evil are at hand. Be even as pilgrims upon the earth. And what is a pilgrim? Just look it up. A person who journeys to a sacred place for religious reasons. A person who travels on long journeys. You see, he pilgrimed to an old sporting place, right? Technically walking around like them homeless folk, right? That just travel and just be doing shit, right, on feet. Okay, that's how we're gonna be, man. When this shit cracks, when the dollar cracks, and the World War III begins, and because that is one thing that I did see Post Malone talk about when he said, be careful, or as he said, they're coming after you once the credit cards don't work. That's when they're gonna come after you. And who's that? Who? Esau, Edom, having great wrath, and what's gonna happen? They're gonna send brothers to FEMA camps. And in those FEMA camps, you're going to be tested with taking the charagma or slicing your head off for not taking it. Right? But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Right? This is why during the time of Jacob's trouble, the elect men, they're going to have a different kind of cadence to themselves. Right? Why? Because our treasures ain't here on earth. We're getting ready, we're getting ready to leave the houses, jobs, cars, things of this material stuff, and have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna, protect us in the times to come. Okay, and you're gonna see it on the cadence. Why? Because the Lord has blessed us with the Comforter, man. Right, brothers are gonna be walking around thinking about precepts. Right, the Lord's going to bless brothers with even more understanding, right, and so on and so forth, man. Miracles are going to come back. But nonetheless, we're going to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures to be able to guide us through that day. Okay, what are you guys going to do? Lay up not for yourselves treasures in heaven. Salakia. But lay up for yourselves, Salakia. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your mind be also your heart. So brothers are that's the thing, brothers are gonna be thinking about the kingdom. Right? During the time, Babylon the Great really collapsed, and so on and so forth, brothers are gonna be rejoicing, man. We're not gonna be in that, Lot's wife spirit. missing the bars and the football games and the matches, the get-togethers, whatever, man. We're gonna be thinking about the kingdom, bro. But you Jakes, that's why you guys are gonna be going through it. All you people that aren't taking this true serious, because your mind is here on earth, right? Because you think that your houses shall continue forever and ever. You're stocking up for the future, not realizing that America is circling the drain right now. Okay, and these little, in this past week, this past week has not been little. It's been full of prophecy, man. Okay, and we're just that much closer for Esau, Edom to ramp this thing up, right? Which is going to be the Lord, of course. Verse 22, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thy eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness, man? You're going to have these 2/3 as Israelites and just people in the world. Cannibalism is going to come back. Right? The invading of one another's houses with guns in their hands for the lack of bread thereof. It's going to be them, folks. Right? Verse 24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. He cannot serve Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and Mammon. Mammon is the money god. You're either gonna worship money or the Most High. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if money is more on your mind than pushing the work of the Lord and working out your own salvation, then you're gonna get caught up during the time of Jacob's trouble. Either take the RFID hip or catch a judgment during the time of Jacob's trouble. And therefore I say unto you, take no thought. This is what we're gonna do for your life. What ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sin and saveth in the time of affliction. And we're getting ready to come to some times where we're going to be afflicted for a bit. Not knowing, that's, that affliction alone, just us, in the flesh, not knowing exactly when our next meal is going to be, how we're going to drink, how we're going to support, our families, and so on and so forth. But what? We're going to believe on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, just how he delivered Elijah during the time of famine. Okay, how he fed David, so like he fed Daniel in the lion's den through Habakkuk. Okay, things of this sort, man. This is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord has blessed us with to go into Jacob's trouble with. Right? And then nonetheless, Matthew's right here. Don't be thinking about what you're going to eat or what you should drink or what you're going to put on. Right? 26, behold the fowls of the air, right? The birds. They sow not, neither do they reap nor gather into barns. They're not stocking up. They're not, they're not gathering fucking ammunition, guns, and things of that sort. For a bad and rainy day. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Are you not more better than a bird, bro? Then it goes down to talk about which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature, right? And why take a thought for raiment? Why are you thinking about clothes, bro? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. Yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Okay, so the Most High is going to provide us clothing, right? Brothers are going to need underwear. Brothers are going to need socks. Let me get this. Let me see. Yeah. Matthew 6 and 8. This is going into prayer. I'm going to start at 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Be not like, be not ye therefore like unto them. For your Father knoweth what things ye need, so like your things ye have need of him before ye ask. Let me also get this. Um, yep. No, it's not that one. Let's see. Damn. How did that precept go from my head? But it goes something to this effect. Tell me, man, you gotta ask the Lord for things, bro. You know, He knows what you need, but He wants you He wants you to let it be known. Okay. Damn. Is it James 4:3? Let's see. Kind of Salakia. I might, put it in the comment board down below, but nonetheless, when I find it, I don't want this I do. Be not like, therefore, like unto them, for your fathers know what things they need of before you ask them. But you gotta ask Him. Okay, so we're gonna be provided with clothing and all that, all of our necessities. Okay, we don't think carnally, right? I could have got that in James, the first chapter. No, James chapter 4, actually. This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 2. Ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight in war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Okay, but what? Ye ask not, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. You're going to be asking for things for your flesh. Ye adulterers and adulterers, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Was whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. Okay? Let me also get this in Romans 8 chapter. Okay. This is the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse... Can we start at verse 1, but I don't want to get straight to the point. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Okay, and how do you be spiritual minded? You lean on the scriptures, to back things that you can't see. Right? An example. When you read the book of Sirach, it says that a godly woman is given into, is a portion of a godly man, but a wicked woman is a portion of a wicked man. If you believe that you are a godly man, why are you, heavily stressing about things that you can't see your Eve doing when you have the scriptures? Right? You should be thinking about these precepts, okay? If you're carnally minded, you would think she's doing this, doing that, doing this, and the third, yada, yada. But to be spiritually minded is what? Life and peace. You have peaceful mind, man. She can do whatever she wants to do, whatever, but I just know that if it does come down to it, and yada yada, the Lord's gonna look out for me. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Okay, but nonetheless, to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because you can't go into Jacob's trouble and definitely these times having a carnal mind. Those are them Well, how are you gonna deliver yourself? Or you believe in that? You think he's gonna come and save you? You think someone's gonna come out of, you think someone's gonna come out of the sky and feed you when this and the third? Yeah, we do believe that. We do believe the miracles that the Lord has done. Okay, and that's and that's peace. You're gonna see it, and really, you guys are gonna see it. But nonetheless, this is the book of Isaiah 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. My servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. You 2/3 and you carnal ass people, you guys are going to be ashamed in that day. But the elect, man, you guys are going to be rejoicing in a time of uncertainty. Behold, my servant shall sing for a joy of heart, but yea, the others shall cry for a sorrow of heart, and shall howl for a vexation of spirit, man. Let me get this. There it is. Proverbs 16:16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Ooh. Keep stacking up on
Thousands of
that
people are
gold,
still
man.
waiting for their money.
And keep thinking it's gonna be able to deliver you, bro. Don't go for it. Get that bag. Get that bag, Jake. Stack up on as much gold as you want, but only people that are gonna be, comforted in that day is gonna be the elect members. Let's get this. Probably close out with Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and verse 8. And this is, you can read from the first verse, going into, the elect being delivered and how Jake was worried about things in the world. And then 8, what has pride profited us, or what good has riches with our vaunting brought us? Let's get that word vaunting. Look up, let's get the regular definition. Boasting, bragging, speaking with excessive pride, feeling like you have some type of superiority above others. Look what I got. I got the 2024 Corvette with the big crib and this and the third, yada yada. Cool. I got a raise on my job for $120,000 a year. Cool. Like, what do you have? You just out there teaching the Bible, you bums. Okay. What has pride profited us, or what good has riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted it by. And it goes on to give more metaphors on how none of this shit here in Babylon the Great matters, man. Verse 15, but the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom. Like them pictures that the brothers have been posting of, them golden mansions with our chariots on top. I don't want to write the Zawi be those of that number of the elect. And a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. We're going to go into Jacob's trouble, believing on these precepts that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai allowed us to receive and believe on, right? Because we've been blessed with faith. Verse 17, he shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, and a true judgment instead of a helmet. Okay. Hey, these are our bad. We're not bringing no guns nowhere. We don't need an IWI, whatever, attachment on anything. We don't need a switch. Pull up to camp with the switch. His severe wrath shall be sharpened for a sword, and the world shall fight with them against the unwise. Okay. And it goes down, talk about chariots. Okay. And shall the right aiming thunderbolts go by from the clouds as from a well-drawn bow, celestial flight of mark, and hailstone full of wrath. also like it's going into the ICBMs. But through our wisdom, we're going to be protected from, before the ICBMs hit, it's going to be what Jacob's trouble, right? Wisdom is going to deliver us. Okay, and this we're going to lean on Yahweh Shemel Shai. Let me see this. It's actually rubies. Yup. Proverbs 8:11, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Right? Rubies are what? Something of value in the materialistic world. Here in Babylon the Great, what we consider rubies? A lot of money. But we already understand that that's getting ready to go out. You high value men, quote unquote, you're getting ready to be brought to a think of not. Hey brothers, your stats are, every day that we get closer to the end, they're stacking up. We're getting ready to be the highest value.